What's up?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. I have no guarantees that I will not fall asleep during this podcast. I believe this is Gcast episode 65, aka the Drunk Edition.
Woohoo! Oh, drunk.
I am kind of drunk. I don't know about anybody else, but I got pretty buzzed tonight. Nobody else got a little...
I'm drunk on life.
Being drunk on life is bullshit. You gotta get the real stuff.
It's this cheap Oxford brandy I found, and I really...
Huh. Anyways, there was apparently a huge E3 thing the past couple days. I posted a thread about rating the big threes conferences. People put their input. Nintendo didn't do that well. Microsoft did okay, and Sony hit it out of the park as far as I can see. And people posted about the third-party conferences that I don't really care about that much. Square apparently did okay. Bethesda did okay. Ubisoft was kind of blah.
That did great.
EA was kind of blah. And yeah, that's all that I got. So, in light of me being kind of out of it, can AstralFrost, you should be the host of this podcast.
What?
Alright, so AstralFrost, what's the next topic?
Well, I think we should go over all of what each of us thought about each of the main conferences.
Okay, here's my thoughts. I didn't see any third-party conferences. Microsoft was pretty good. Sony will never be fucking top, because holy shit, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last Guardian and Shenmue 3 all at the same conference. What the shit, dude? and then Nintendo was kind of like a D, I guess, because they the developer stuff was kind of interesting, but not kind of geared towards whatever. And the thing, whatever they announced was pretty cool, but not cool enough. That's my thoughts.
I'd say
EpicFinale wants to join us.
Who?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, well, I'd say Nintendo overall was, like, maybe B- or C+, but, their digital event definitely was a D.
You know what? Honestly, their Smash Direct on Sunday was honestly more exciting than what they showed off on Tuesday.
And
Yeah.
Nintendo World Championships, of course.
Right. That was pretty cool. I've been trying for the past few days to improve my Smash skills. I think we'll have a tournament soon. I do not know about the rest of you, but I'm trying to perfect my perfect pivot and my shuffle, which is shield hop. What the hell is the rest of it? It's like shield hop, forward, something or other.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna main Ryu when I get the game.
Ryu apparently has a bunch of amazing combos.
He is.
There was somebody that got like a 27 combo, which was insane in the last tournament, whatever it was. So yeah, I think Ryu is going to be a powerhouse.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
he's very much awesome. He, even for someone like me who doesn't usually play Street Fighter or stuff like that, play more Mortal Kombat, things like that, he's a lot of fun to play because you can play him very technical, like in the Street Fighter games. You're going to play him very much like a Smash character. He's kind of both.
Right. Like, you get like, you can pull off all the standard moves using, like, the quote-unquote downgraded Smash controls, but you get a boost for doing his, like, the normal controls, like FADC or whatever. That's what I heard. Anyways.
Alexander, you got more about the E3 stuff?
Well, let me think. Off the top of my head, I'm excited for Cuphead.
Cuphead looks amazing.
Yeah.
Probably the most original thing out of the Microsoft conference, right?
Well, it was there last year.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, but it was only shown like in a small reel of games.
Fuck Microsoft then.
It definitely got more coverage this year.
Fuck Microsoft.
I'm not sure if you know about the game itself, but it's like a huge boss rush.
I hate boss rushes.
I love them.
But I like the graphical style. I'm so conflicted. Sonic, what was your most anticipated game of E3?
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Well, E3 started with the Nintendo World Championship, which I did watch live on my Wii U, which I was like trying to figure out how can I watch this stuff. I can watch the Smash Direct and everything else. And I remembered, YouTube has it, and of course we use a YouTube app. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put it on there. So I went on the YouTube app, and Nintendo Live was there on one of the things. So I put that on there for the Smash Direct, and which was good to watch. Of course, like everybody said, it was fun. I'm a little sad, no surprises. We got the leaks, so it's like, aw.
Well, I mean, they said no Zelda, no NX, no mobile games.
No, surprises for the Smash Direct.
Right.
Because the Smash Direct had all the leaks. Like, yeah, Nintendo. I'll get to that in a little bit. I will talk. Don't worry. No, the Smash Direct. Although the Dreamland stage being announced was awesome. Or coming out, Dreamland, because I love that stage from the original.
No.
It's also great. You get more original stages because, like, I mean, we all love them. That's the first stages people made in Smash, the new one. I call it Battle Royale.
What was amazing was the Hyrule Castle. Like, them announcing it was incredible. You know?
Yeah. Exactly. Seeing Dreamland, which I have. But seeing all that, and then of course we all knew about Ryu, and it's still cool to see Ryu though. I mean that kind of came out of left field. Like, I would never expect him to be in the Smash game. Like,
exactly.
As much as it makes sense because he's a fighting game character, it's still like that came out of nowhere. Because like Sonic makes sense, Mega Man makes sense, Pac-Man makes sense, but Ryu is just like, okay.
Ryu kind of makes sense, but it also, like, the big thing about Ryu is that it gives Capcom 2 characters in Smash.
Exactly.
Whereas all the other third parties have just one, you know?
And of course he has 2 Smash attacks as well, so it's like, oh, Capcom's just getting spoiled now, even though they mistreated us with Mega Man. But yeah, that was good to see. And then of course watching Nintendo World Championships. Did anyone else watch them at all?
I
did.
Watched the Reggie versus Hungrybox.
Oh God!
Smash match.
Speaking of Ryu, yeah, yeah.
That's the thing.
That was interesting to watch. That was like, now I want to meet Reggie just to be like, yeah, I saw you play Smash. That was
that was terrible. You fucking suck.
I mean, like he if I remember correctly, he didn't do horribly. He did die a lot, but he didn't do horribly.
Well, the thing is, Reggie didn't play badly, but apparently he doesn't know that up equals jump or whatever. Like, he never actually, like, recovered in his entire match, which was very frustrating. Otherwise, he was okay. He said up front that he sucks at Smash, so I can't really blame him a whole lot. But he likes Link to the Past, and some Dragon Quest games. So he's got gamer cred, you know.
Yeah. And plus, I admit, I do like his line of like, "I run a company 16 hours a day. You play Smash 16 hours a day." I did like that line. It's like, ooh,
I mean, it's true, you know.
exactly. It's like, once we all love Smash, he's kind of running a giant company you all love. It's over 100 years old. The American version of it.
Exactly.
But that part, and of course we all knew Smash would be in the tournament. Mario Kart was great to see. It was cool to see like the old games. Like that was a surprise. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. Zelda and Super Metroid and all that stuff, and then Mario Maker. We all knew. We all kind of knew. Like I thought we said on the thing, it'd either be like Super Mario Bros. 3 or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, Mario Maker. We kind of forgot about that. And then we saw levels. And it was like, oh god, oh Rosalina.
Those levels were amazing.
I love the GIF. I'm thankful for the GIF of the 3 Bowsers because we were all like, nope. It's like go in there, nope, leave. Sorry. But no, exactly. And that's why I'm a little sad with the thing of like you probably have to beat your own level because like I just want to make levels like that. Just a level of the entire floor is turtles, just all turtles on the floor. It's all, you just start out in the air and then you land on the turtle and you just have to like beat the level like that, or something insane like that. Everybody's quiet.
Well, you know, Mario World is, I don't know how to describe this. It's just kind of like my game, and it feels like I've exhausted everything about Super Mario World. So the ability to create and consume levels from like other people, like I don't know, it's a weird feeling that you know, 25 years after the fact, I'll be able to play through these levels. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, it's your game, Andrew. It was very well seen on your stream.
6. I don't appreciate the sarcasm. There is a like 300 millisecond delay in the Wii U controls of the Virtual Console. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh god. We needed to have you play games. Oh god, we need to do that now. That's a let's play. Let's play. I want to see that now.
No. That's a bad idea.
That's a great idea. Karaoke.
Karaoke is a good idea, but not over the internet.
Yes. Yeah, for that. And then Bethesda, of course, is after Nintendo World Championships, which was amazing. Fallout 4, a little sad that the game is not, the iOS game is only on iOS right now, the Fallout Shelter. I want Fallout 4. I want it, like, just because it looks cool, but it's also, like...
Fallout 5.
Fallout 5, exactly. My half-sister is from Boston, well, now from Boston. Yeah, I've heard the accent. I've been there also. And yeah, that accent. People are like, "Oh, it's like no, the accent's very real." Oh yeah, we're not kidding. When people like joke about the accent, you've heard it.
Yeah, especially in the North End, it's pretty prevalent. I have to say.
Okay, I can't do it. But that is one thing. They have to have the accent. I don't care if it's 200 years in the future in a different times like line. They have to have the accent. They have to. At least one character.
Well, the forum now supports filtering Fallout 4 to Fallout 5. So there you go.
Do that forever, including like titles of threads, just Fallout 5.
Exactly.
Like I think because I like played New Vegas and I played actually no, that's what it is. Fallout 3 I beat the story because it was kind of a linear story, so I liked that. I could do everything I wanted to do, but then go back to that later mission. Fallout New Vegas, because it's so many different endings, I kind of haven't beaten it because it's like I want to go through one time and do as much as I want to do, and then that's it. I don't want to have to reload a save and then do this part and reload, and it just kind of. I'm glad people like to do that, but it always kind of irks me. I like to go through a game once and beat everything I want to do.
All right.
That's Bethesda, and yeah, Sony. I mean, I only watched Sony and Nintendo. I didn't watch Microsoft or E3 because I wasn't home. But Sony, I watched. And I'm glad I did because I had a seizure when I saw Shenmue 3. I was like, I had on the TV like the other ones, and then just kind of like shook on the floor for a good minute because like it was that's why I love the Game Trailers video because that's exactly what all of us did who loved the game. And we just heard the first 3 notes and we just lost it. Just lost it. The pedal is one thing, but just hearing the music because you know that music, it's burning in your head. Oh my god, this game was real. And it's already funded. It's already like $3 million, I think, at this point. And of course, Sony's now funding it because that is one thing kind of irks me. I've heard that, and it's
Well, they were always funding it from the start. To be honest, I don't have a problem with it, but just because otherwise we would not have Shenmue 3. I didn't even really think about you because you're like Miss Sega, you know. But I freaked out. I haven't even played the first Shenmue games.
That's what I'm curious about. Why did you freak out?
I freaked out because it's a nice story, you know. It's the same reason I was rooting for like Duke Nukem Forever. It's just like you want it to be good and real after so many years of ridicule and waiting for it, and you want the fans to be pleased with it. And I hope that's the case for Shenmue 3. Which is why I donated $100 to it.
I appreciate that. That's actually the kind of thing I was thinking about. The whole Sony conference was kind of that. Also, by the way, Goten is Mr. Sega. I'm Miss Sega. He's Mr. Sega. I like that. That's why I actually like the Sony conference. It kind of was a good thing for everybody. If you like Final Fantasy VII, you got your remake. I'm happy for those people. They got their remake they always wanted. Like, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully they'll like it.
It was a fantastic conference for people who are into Japanese games.
Which I think with that.
I won't argue against that. Yeah. Because like Shenmue, and that's the thing too. If I remember correctly, it was like Final Fantasy VII, and then followed by Shenmue 3, which that was.
And they rushed past them. Like I couldn't believe that they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Final Fantasy VII, bitches. You know, it's just like spend a little time on this game that people have been waiting for like 15 years. You know.
Final Fantasy VII still feels surreal to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't feel like it was actually like a real thing during the conference. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, Final Fantasy VII. Oh yeah, by the way, The Last Guardian. Oh, but yeah, by the way, Shenmue 3. It was very weird. I don't know.
I love you made that joke too at the beginning. You're like, Shenmue 3 guys? And we're all like, thank you. And then it's like, oh shit, they actually did it. Like all they needed to happen was Half-Life 3 needed to be some kind of news at the PC conference, and this would have been the perfect E3 ever. Half-Life 3, Shenmue 3, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And
Half-Life 3, after Duke Forever and everything that was announced at the Sony conference, Half-Life 3 is like the only real thing gamers have left, just to be like...
Well, you could argue a console Pokemon game. But other than that, yeah.
I mean, that's never been rumored. That's been wished for, but it's not been rumored.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
Rumored.
No, yeah, Half-Life 3, I believe, mainly is like one of the last ones left. Yeah, Half-Life, or Half-Life 2 Episode 3, whatever one you want to say.
Or Episode 3, exactly.
Yeah.
It can never come out now.
Would have been cool if they mentioned F-Zero, but they said they were concentrating on games coming out before 2016, so...
Right. Oh, yeah. 6, I love you.
Yeah, Nintendo conference. That was... I mean, it wasn't bad. Obviously, the puppets were nice. I like the puppets. It was kind of funny. And I knew they were Jim Henson. I could tell that. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm not surprised. It's Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's one of those companies that's like Disney or Jim Henson. They all kind of can work together because they're, as like Skylanders. They're doing the Well, that's actually kind of surprising.
Right. They're
Skylanders, not Disney Infinity.
They're Nintendo are staples. I figured when they showed the puppets, it was like Jim Henson.
Yeah. And the games were of course cool. Wasn't I like the Paper Mario, or not Paper Mario, but the Mario and Luigi Duel. What was it called?
Paper Jam.
Paper Jam, yeah. I definitely want that game. That looked cool. Hyrule Warriors.
There's 2 Marios, but only 1 Luigi.
Only one can rise.
Why? Why is only one? I thought there was 2. Oh, that's right.
He's gonna be Mr. L. He's gonna be an enemy.
Oh. I still gotta beat Super Paper Mario. I still gotta beat Super Paper Mario, which also reminds me, I'm playing Super Mario 3D World or 3D Land, and I just unlocked Luigi. Spoiler alert. So I'm playing Luigi now. I like it. Now I like the game even more.
Yeah, 3D Land was pretty good. I wasn't so hot on 3D World. It's okay, I feel like.
3D World's awesome.
I'm kind of the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I only played a little of both, but I didn't really like 3D Land, but really liked 3D World.
It's like, for me, I don't care for 3D World's overworld map, because after Super Mario World, you don't go back to like a Super Mario Brothers 3 style overworld map and make that satisfying.
Right.
It has to be more connected than that. It has to be more unified.
Even NSMB U had a fantastic world map with like tons of secrets and branching paths. And, you know, Mario 3D World kind of was let down on that front, I feel like.
Sonic's better.
Sonic sucks Donkey Chode.
Sonic does not. Whatever you said.
Sonic has better cartoons.
There you go.
True.
Although Sonic's never had live action, but apparently Sonic will, according to the movie, from what I've heard. Which
are we talking about the Sonic Babies that formed a rock band and was really popular in France?
Sonic Underground?
Oh, jeez.
Sonic Underground is cool. It's not about babies.
Hey, cool is relative.
Yeah, exactly. It's relative to Sonic. It's only relative to Sonic.
Sonic is relatively not cool.
Sonic is still cool and always will be. I don't think Mario's had Macy's Day Balloon Day Parade.
That's because Sonic sold out, is what happened.
Actually, that's the weird thing. I heard about like all this merchandise that was around the 90s. I was a kid who loved Sonic. I never saw any of that. I don't care if I was in Florida. I never saw like the shoes or the toothpaste, or the cereal, all that stuff.
Florida is like no man's land. Yeah.
Yes,
I never had a Sega Genesis, but I did have Sonic sandals.
What does that mean?
I had sandals with Sonic on them.
They have spikes.
What a sad, sad
no spikes.
childhood.
Oh.
But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, yes, I have a new Super Luigi. I never played some new Super Mario Brothers U.
New Super Luigi, that game is so good.
It's good. I just hate the time limit. I do not like 99 seconds.
That's the entire thing the game is based around. Is so good.
It's based on speed runs.
Exactly. That's why it's so good.
Sounds fun, actually.
It's also the difficulty, which that I understand. I understand difficulty, and that part is definitely would be fun. But I just hate the time limit on it.
It's so difficult, and it's so time limity.
To me, I never like time limits in games or much of anything, just because, yeah. But
that's why you should get good, Sonic.
Cranky Kong's advice.
I'm better at 3D games though, 3D platformers.
Boo.
Like I said, I played
Boo.
Hey, my first Mario was in 3D. My first Mario was Super Mario 64.
Boo.
What's wrong with 3D Mario? Drunk Andrax.
Boo.
You're saying boo now. You're trying to scare me. You're not a ghost. You're not a ghost.
Nothing is wrong with 3D Mario as long as it's Mario Galaxy. Otherwise, it's trash.
I still need more Mario. I still need to beat Mario Galaxy 2. Is it better than the first one or what?
It was not better.
Depends.
In my opinion.
It was diapers?
It was harder, but harder's not equal gooder.
Oh, yeah. Opinion. Also, you forgot about Super Mario Sunshine with your no 3D Mario 3D Galaxy.
Super Mario disturbed Bowser's family vacation.
his unorthodox family. That's an illegitimate family. They shouldn't be recognized. Interspecies erotica.
Bestiality.
Interspecies erotica is a politically correct term.
Ew, I spit on my face.
What the fuck is going on over there?
He's giving me the tongue.
Oh God.
Oh, you would know if I was giving you the tongue. I'm quite
Sarge
good.
is so glad that he didn't join this one. He's just like, oh my God.
I'm sure he'll be eating it up when he listens to it the next day.
It's just too
Or
erotic for him.
whatever the hell I post this.
You better post this soon.
Yes.
No promises.
Might go in the vault.
It
No. It has to come out of the closet. I mean, vault.
might. I mean, I am recording it, so it should be recordable.
No, I didn't watch it. Yeah, Microsoft, what I heard, they said Halo, and then EA was whatever. Mirror's Edge is good.
Yeah, they got rid of the gun combat.
Really?
Apparently, that's what I read at my tweet deck.
Okay, good.
Really?
Yeah, because it's never.
I heard that they're focusing more on the combat.
Oh God.
Well, you're
That's
full
the-
of bullshit. 666s.
That's her like martial arts. They said she doesn't need guns.
She
so-
doesn't need guns. She's a strong female character. 6.
She's a woman who don't need no man gun.
She don't need a man
Mhm.
or gun.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Get this through your head, 6. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean she needs a gun to protect herself.
She doesn't even have a purse.
She does have a purse, 6. What do you say to that?
Actually, I want to pre-order another one of the bags because I need another one because mine is
I need some more vodka.
we have Mirror's Edge.
I think I'm starting to need that vodka now.
You know what? Actually, I'm starting to be mature enough that vodka is not the solution to all our problems. But
It's
I could
the
use
cause
some
and
more
solution.
red wine, honestly.
No,
Just
the
some of
solution
them.
is Guinness.
Fuck Guinness. Guinness tastes awful, man.
What about whiskey?
I'm not a fan of whiskey.
Tequila.
I don't remember what tequila tastes like. I'm sure I've had it before.
That's what I've heard tequila does to you.
I honestly, I don't remember it. We should have some Jaeger bombs, honestly. But I don't have any Jaeger or any Red Bull, so
Bombs.
the bombs are not going to happen. I do have some red wine, though. I have a lot of red wine, actually.
Well, you're white, of course you do.
Red wine rocks.
You should put it in a can. No, you shouldn't do that.
A can? Who puts
You've
shit
seen
in a
Always Sunny.
can? I have seen Always Sunny, but not the latest season, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's on Netflix. It's like season 5 or something like that. They intervene on Frank, and he has an idea. They'll
Oh, yeah.
get box wine, and put it in a can. And it's like that's actually not a bad idea if you want to like drink alcohol or something like that in a can. Doesn't prevent spilling.
I just put it in a flask, honestly.
I want a flask, but I put like lemonade in there or something like that, or candy.
I put a quote-unquote prop flask in the short film I made, Secret Santa. And now I have that flask, so I can do whatever I want with it.
Yay! Put honey in it.
It's the middle of the week. It's too early for this shit. I'm gonna feel so bad tomorrow morning. Why do you guys do this to me?
This is actually intervention, Andrex. We're intervening on you, Andrew.
I hate you guys.
You brought this upon yourself.
You brought your mother upon yourself, 6. You know what? You guys can have your podcast. I'm just gonna go to bed.
This
Okay,
could probably be
as
like
the
12,
host.
like 12 hours long.
Okay, Microsoft.
Fuck
Halo.
Microsoft.
Okay.
They can hear us.
What?
On that interjection. Halo 5.
Fuck Halo.
If you like
5.
Halo, it's more Halo.
Exactly.
But I think it looks amazing. Like I think they've nailed the visual style. 'Cause
Looks like bullshit.
there was ODST, right? There was that kind of darker style that they did, and then there was the opposite end of that is what Halo 1 and 3 and maybe 4, maybe. Now this is like really colorful.
Have you played Halo 4?
The colors are download content.
Did you play Halo 4?
No, I only saw the gameplay videos on YouTube, and I was
Well,
like, "That's
play
an Xbox
Halo
360
4.
game." It had lots of colorful stuff in it. Yeah, it had dark, it had really deep lighting system. It was like
Apparently, Cortana in that game has huge boobs. Just FYI.
She looks really good in that game. Anyway,
She's an AI.
I was hoping they would announce MC Collection or Halo 5 or both.
They already
PC,
did the
they
MC
didn't.
Collection.
I know,
and
but
they
for PC,
fucked it up.
They did
Okay.
announce Killer Instinct and Gears of War for PC.
Whoa,
they
wait.
They announced Killer Instinct.
When did they announce
Yeah.
Killer Instinct?
Oh,
What the hell is this?
I heard about the
never
Killer
mind.
Instinct one.
well. Anyway, so the Cup game, whatever that is, looks good. Then
Oh,
the
yeah, Cuphead.
Sea of Thieves looks really cool.
What is
I'm
that?
surprised. It's rare.
Oh,
It's a
yeah, that rare
fake
game
rare.
that doesn't look like garbage.
The rare that's not rare actually rare because everyone's left, and now it's they used to say that 10 years ago. They say everyone left. No. Now everyone's left. But Sea of Thieves is just like this open world pirate game, where like you and like 2 or 3, 4 friends or whatever it is can go out and do piratey shit, and that's cool. So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't have an Xbox, but it's coming to Windows 10, so I'm good.
Oh, so I can just get it on Windows 10 instead of getting it on Xbox One.
Yep. But
Cool.
as I always say, that's not the same thing as it being on 2 consoles, because they're 2 different markets. There's a lot of overlap. There's a lot of, like, they're bleeding into each other more and more, but in terms of audiences. But for the most part, people on console stay on console. People on PC are on PC. They're not. If it was true that they were going to suffer from putting it on both, they wouldn't do it. They've been doing this for years. Like, that's what I think. Anyway, if that's what you were thinking, I don't know. Microsoft. Okay, fuck Microsoft. Sony. Okay, Last Guardian fighting. It looks the exact same as we saw it last time, which is fine. But I think that they did that to just showed us what they already had, because it's like saying, hey, it's still coming,
Yeah. But did they ever
And that's
mention
fine.
the system it's on?
It's PlayStation 4, I think, right?
But that's what I mean. I remember that, and I was like, they said a date, 2016. But did they ever say console this time?
Oh, they said they're hoping it'll come in 2016. That's all they ever said, right?
As far as I know, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Same PS4, but like, who knows? Maybe it's PS3 and PS4, or just PS3 maybe.
I wish. That would be cool.
Yeah.
But if it was, I would love that. But I think what they'll do is that when next time we see it, it'll look a lot different, or at least enhanced over it is. But even if it comes out the way it looks, it has its own style, So that was cool. I think that's a known quantity. Everyone knows that'll be great. But then there was what else did they have? They had Horizon. That.
Oh, yeah.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
That's like, what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that game from Intrepid that was supposed to come out. It was a Peter Molyneux game. I know, Peter Molyneux, boo, hiss. But he had a game called BC, which was a prehistoric kind of survival world-building simulation of some sort. And yeah, you could hunt dinosaurs and you build your tribe. Now, this is not quite that. This is not, but it does have the survival dinosaur hunting thing. But the bots are dinosaurs are dinobots. It's like a mixture. Like there's a city off in the distance, but you're in this like prehistoric looking terrain, and there's these giant robot dinosaurs that you're trying to kill with a high-tech bow. And I'm like, whoa, whoever came up with this idea, genius. So that looks really cool. I don't think it's going to look nearly as good as what they showed, but it'll be a Watch Dogs, Division, Witcher 3 situation. But even if they just target that and it looks something like that in terms of style, I don't care. It looks great. And then they had Shenmue 3. That's really cool. Like, I was actually surprised because he's been threatening to make this for years, but never seemed to have been able to have the wherewithal. But now, not in that sense. And I was saying, I was wondering, well, where's the money coming from? Where's the money coming from? I didn't know Sony is publishing it, right?
There's another funding part of it now after the Kickstarter, of course. After the Kickstarter, was successful, which big surprise. The fans wanted Shenmue 3. I think they're like co-developing it and possibly publishing it as well. I know Sega, essentially, like he has the license of Shenmue itself, I think, but Shenmue 1 and 2 are still owned by Sega. But as far as I know, yeah, Sony's like involved either developing, publishing, or both. Because they're also coming to PC though, so.
Yeah. So that's why, like, if it's coming to PC, that means I can play it. That's great. But I don't expect it to come for a couple years. But
no, 2017.
But no, I think that's great. What I'm really interested in is finding out what the budget is, how much they're spending on it, because and I hope that their stretch goals are really high, But I hope too that because it sounds like they could make 10 million off this easy.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. So maybe that was the strategy, to make the goal really low, and then just do a bunch of stretch goals. I don't know. But so that's really cool. That's a lot of prestige for Sony for sure. And
I said there's actually one small problem. Those of us who want the game, we probably pay. Well, eventually, we'll try pay enough where we'll just get a free copy of the game with because of the Kickstarter. So who's gonna buy it when it comes out?
I will.
That's
Maybe.
Good.
Fair enough.
You should. You better. The thing is, like, I thought about that because we get the free copy of the Kickstarter, but then we're the ones who want the game. So, I mean, they still technically make money, but it's also like, we're going to encourage people to buy it, but the fans, most of them at least, probably will, buy it with the Kickstarter. So, yeah, that's a
Good point.
only issue. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Any comments or like things, or am I crazy?
Well, whether you buy it by funding it or buy it by how it comes out in the wash, right? Like,
That's what I hope.
because it's one cost they won't have front themselves, but anyway, I'm just wondering, like, because the last one cost, now it's not going to cost maybe what the last one cost, what the first game cost was, like, what, 50 million? I don't know what it was. They said 70, then it's 50. I don't know. But that's at least got to be $20 million. I mean, it's the scope of a Shenmue game, you'd think that, it's not a 10-hour game. So I don't know what it's going to cost them. Hopefully they'll be able to have high production values and all that stuff. But I don't think it's going to be like, you're going to get the converted, you're going to get the people who want it, but it's not going to be like a blockbuster, because it's not the Shenmue thing. It's not a big selling series, and I don't see why it would become one. It would be cool if it did, but it would then have to appeal to like the wider audience. I don't know what you guys think of that possibility.
Which so Dude Bros is a kung fu game, which is technically true.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what we'll do.
Let's tell the Gearheads, as in Gears of War fans.
Yes.
Which they don't call themselves that, they really should.
Well, yeah. So that was cool. And then Until Dawn, which is like a horror game. That looks pretty cool. We already knew about that game, but I'm hoping it's not like one big QTE thing. I don't know.
I don't understand that, but also, Shenmue.
What about that? Sorry.
I was saying I don't remember seeing that, but then again, it was probably just Shenmue.
Well, you know what? At one point, I was watching the Sony conference, and I'd kind of drifted my eyes away for a second, but I saw something. I saw like a mouth with teeth or something. I thought it was Sweet Tooth. I thought it was Twisted Metal. It was the Joker. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Anyway,
and we all thought it was Twisted Metal. Actually, I think everybody thought that.
Oh, okay. So I'm not completely out there.
No, like, because they mentioned it was like before it was like this character hasn't been gonna watch. Like the way they built it up was like, oh, cool, and then you saw this thing like, oh, Sweet Tooth, that's awesome, and it's like, oh no, it's Joker. Okay, also cool.
There you go. So that was disappointing because first of all, Batman's cool and all, that's great, but like, I didn't want to see a first-person Batman trailer. I wanted to see Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
But
no.
David Jaffe's not at Sony anymore, and the last Twisted Metal game no one liked it, so maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But I love Twisted Metal. So
Well, hopefully it'll be like Shenmue, where the original creator will get the rights and he can make the game he wants to make.
yeah, that would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
As for Nintendo, because I don't have a 3DS, I don't have actually any of this stuff, but Xenoblade Chronicles X coming in, I think, December. That's cool. That's really cool, because that game to me looks really neat, like robot things and
space,
colorful graphics and space.
It's gonna be so massive. Like,
that's what I'm a little worried about.
Like,
tell us about that.
They're saying like the campaign is supposed to be about 3 times longer than Xenoblade Chronicles, which was already 100-hour game.
Good.
So like, you better. I'm like, okay, I hope you're exaggerating, and I hope you have a lot of side missions that I can get into real quick and ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks gorgeous. And there's like just getting into warplanes and just running in a straight line as far as you can. There is nothing I have experienced like that. It's just awing.
That's what we all wanted Phantasy Star to be, at least after Phantasy Star Online. Just that awesome looking thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, so that to me looks like the best thing from Nintendo. Just me. Star Fox, everyone loves Star Fox. That's gonna be great. And it's, what is it, Platinum working on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're getting lots of business.
They are.
Yeah, I still can't believe that Transformers game is a game. I'm sorry, I've seen now moving footage of it. It still looks like a freaking cartoon. Like they perfected the technology where it actually, cell shaded. I was like, oh, it looks kind of cartoony. It looks like literally like something that was shown Saturday mornings. Like a lot of the modern 3D versions of the cartoons they do. That literally looks even in motion.
Yeah. That means they really they win. Yeah, and I was like, when I saw the subtitle, I was like, Transformers Devastation. And I was reminded of that old episode of X-Play where there's a game called Devastation, and Adam, they turn into a skit where, like, it's like a new brand of cologne, Devastation. And it just reminded me of that. But that looks really good. I really like that. It's just beautiful. I love that style. Looks very 80s, with cartoon, cel-shaded style. What is that coming to? PC?
Everything except Wii U, of course. It's coming 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, probably PC, and not Wii U.
Okay.
I was just thinking, Platinum had a game last year for Xbox One. Did that show up this year?
Oh, yeah. Did it?
Oh, Scalebound. No, it didn't.
Huh.
No, it wasn't at the show. You know what else wasn't at the show? Not to divert too much, but none of us were there, and the loss was palpable.
Exactly.
But then there was also that game Quantum Break that didn't show up.
I remember that name. Where do I know the name from?
That's from those. That's from Remedy.
Okay.
Follow up to Alan Wake.
Oh.
It's not an Alan Wake game, but it's like a time bending cop dude game, and that looked really good when they first showed it, and then they showed it last year, and it didn't look as good, and then now it's gone. So maybe they're still making it. I don't know. It still looks good. It still looks fun.
Yeah.
It's an action game. Mario Tennis. Who doesn't love Mario Tennis?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's Mario.
That's fair enough.
Okay. I have my
It looks fun. I have Mario Tennis on Nintendo 64.
Oh, God.
But you have to admit, that should be like in the Mario Party games. Like, it should be in one of the games in Mario Party or something. Like, I don't know why it,
Yeah, they should just make a Mario sports game. With Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball, all that combined.
Yeah.
I was rewatching an old Nintendo Direct from like 2010, I think, and they had a Mario Sports Mix game trailer.
Oh,
and I don't think it ever came out.
I think it did, actually.
Like, if it did, it got no publicity. Because it was 2010 on the Wii. But, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 2010, the Wii, that's probably why. There's also the Wii, unfortunately, which at that point, yeah. We don't talk about that period of gaming. That was dark time.
Okay, 2010 wasn't bad. It had Mario Galaxy 2 and Sin and Punishment, and as much as people hate it, Metroid Other M wasn't a horrible game, just a horribly written game.
People will disagree with you on that.
It's
That it was also a horrible game.
I actually got through it, so...
Painfully, I assume.
Actually, no.
Oh.
I mean, the only thing I hated about it was Samus monologuing. And it wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't monologuing about something we were just about to see. And like, just show it.
Foreshadowing for 40 minutes. It's like a Metal Gear Solid game.
Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah, speaking of say, I didn't get to see it, but wait, what? Wait, it wasn't even at the Sony conference.
Oop.
Not that I remember. No, it wasn't. Holy crap!
Right.
Wait, wow. That's weird because it's coming out this year supposedly.
Is
I know
Konami doing anything? Did they do a conference?
No, they haven't done conferences for a while.
Oh, okay.
I did get Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes off Steam. I'm kind of worried I won't be able to run it, though, but I've heard stories that people were, like, well under the requirements for it, but they were still able to run it just fine.
Astro, did you still want to talk about, like, E3, or because I actually have an idea for his topic?
Yeah, I'll just wrap up. Just a couple different things. First of all, Fallout 4 looks really good. All the things they're adding to it, I think everyone's gonna love it. That's a known quantity. Only thing is, the writing won't be like New Vegas writing. It won't be Obsidian writing. It won't be an RPG the way Obsidian makes RPGs. But that's okay because it is what most people want out of Fallout. So that's fine. I think it's gonna be good. But the Fallout Shelter is even more interesting. Because they're taking all these ideas from different games. You know, The Sims mixed with oh crap, I don't remember the names that they used, but it's like a life simulator, but you build stuff and you just keep expanding the whole thing, and that's cool. But then there was Rare Replay. That's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, if you like Rare, I happen to be a fan. There's like 30 games, and one of them, Banjo Nuts and Bolts, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, is there too. I like that one.
Jet Force Gemini.
Jet Force Gemini, I hope, or does Nintendo own that?
Well, they have Killer Instinct on that collection, so I would assume they would also have something like Jet Force Gemini as well.
Yeah. I've seen pictures.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, I hope it's all in... What?
And Blast Corps as well.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So, yeah, that'll be a whole anthology. It'll be really cool. And Battletoads. Can't go wrong. The motorcycle sequences. I'm going to pull my hair out.
We're all GameStop.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Even though it's not an exclusive, I bet they'll probably have it for like a year. And that's a big deal. But then, of course, PlayStation 4 will get the Super Ultimate Mega Edition. With more hair textures and more... and you'll be able to see the water in her eyes.
When she cries.
Oh.
Yeah, when she cries. And...
reflection in the blood.
You know, new rock textures. You know, and here's some new multiplayer maps that no one cares about. Anyway,
new costumes.
You know,
that
a lot of people.
Really
excuse me. Sorry.
Go ahead.
A lot of people haven't been talking about this. I don't know why, but there were a lot of really pretty eyes this E3.
Well, Ryu's new face in Shenmue 3 trailer, I was like, what? Did he get plastic surgery? That's. I know it's Dreamcast era, but that's not how he looks. He's all babyface now.
But, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's a good point.
Pretty eyes.
Shigeru still looks good.
Yeah, and by far still Laura Croft's hair is just amazing. She could be in one of those Herbal Essence commercials.
Should do that. She's been a long day of adventuring. She's like all dirty, and then like goes in the shower and gets the herbal essence and all that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just have Angelina Jolie do it.
Yeah, exactly. And the last thing I want to mention then we can move on, was the backwards compatibility. That is so cool because I've never been like someone who thinks it's the most important thing. Like, because to me, it's like backwards compatibility debates like end up overshadowing the next generation itself. It's like, I can't play my old games on the new console. What about the new games? I don't care. But it's still important. I think it's a good thing. If you can have it, you can have it, and it's native, right? So they're not emulating them, as far as I know, the way that they did last time. Like if you played KOTOR on 360, it's a disaster. I mean, the game already runs horribly on Xbox. The thing, they could make it worse, and they did. Anyway, that's really cool because that gives me more reason, because my 360 died a couple of years ago. RIP. And I haven't been able to replace it. I got a PlayStation 3, but after that, I'd like to. So I don't have to replace it. I'll just get and I'm sure most of my games will work with it by the holiday season, and then the rest will come later. Maybe Star Ocean 4 will work, hopefully. Anyway, so what was the topic you wanted to bring up, Sonic?
I just want to add you backwards compatibility. Yeah, like I realize now if I get rid of my 360, I can't play Shenmue 2 because I have the Xbox version. That is the question: is backwards compatibility? Well, I thought about it. Like we actually didn't have that really until the PS2. For Nintendo, was really the Game Boy's always had it. The handhelds have always had backwards compatibility with the previous gen for Game Boy, but the consoles haven't had it until the Wii for Nintendo. As far as I know, I don't know if the Super NES could play NES games. I don't know. I don't know if the Genesis could play Master System games. I only had a Genesis, but we only really had backwards compatibility on the home consoles until like the Wii for Nintendo, PS2 for Sony, Sega. I don't know if they ever had it. But that's actually, so people talk about like it's this thing that's always been there. It's only been there on the handhelds for Nintendo. That's it. It's the only system that's always had backwards compatibility. Everything else has been recent. It's been a recent thing, and it's been a good thing, but it's been a recent thing. And yeah, and I do see the incentive now because you can sell the console to make, if you're broke like a lot of us are, you can sell the console to get more money to get the new console, which I definitely want to do. But I also have to, I may not be able to play like Guitar Hero because I have a guitar controller. So it is a question of, do I sell the console, risk not being able to play the games again, or am I done enough with the games that I don't need to play them anymore? Because like when I moved, I got rid of a lot of my games, and I've only rid of maybe one or two. Like for some reason, I got rid of Nuts and Bolts. I have no idea why I got rid of that. I should not have got rid of Nuts and Bolts. I can go get another copy. I know I loved it. Believe me, I actually loved it. I love Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, thank you.
My favorite memory of that game, honestly, this is going to sound a little weird, is I guess it's the end of the game, I believe. When you can go back to Gruntilda Mountain, the original overworld thing, before you go into her face. And I went up, because you have the plane now, I went above it. I went on top of it. And you could just see out. You could see like the grass, and you could see clouds, like dark clouds. And I swore that's where the next game would take place. You'd finally leave wherever they are, and you'd go out and explore up there, like this island over there or something like that. Like there's more to this world. You could just kind of see that. But no, I love Nuts and Bolts. I love building the things. I love building the fastest jet I could, and like transforming vehicles, all kinds of stuff. I love Nuts and Bolts. I just I said, why I got rid of it? That's what I'm sad about. I was like, I think because I thought I was done with it. I think I got my enjoyment of the game. I don't need it anymore. I think that's what I thought probably. I'll get another copy.
Do you have an Xbox One?
No, I don't have. I only have a PS3, 360. I have a Wii U, but I only have PS3, 360, Wii U. Dreamcast still is sitting there, and PS2 and Wii in storage in my closet. But I have a Wii U.
Well, yeah, that game to me. I mean, people think I'm nuts when I say this, but I think to me it's one of the best games ever. Like this to me, like that and Red Dead Redemption to me were last gen, were like ace. That was the best. Didn't get better to me.
I never played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the greatest games ever made.
I think it's because it's just like a manly game, and like I'm kind of not really playing those games anymore. Like I mean, like I definitely see the appeal of it. It's a Western game. It's perfect. If you love Westerns, it's perfect. I can see that definitely. But it's also like it's like Grand Theft Auto now. Like I used to like Grand Theft Auto, but now I'm kind of like, on Grand Theft Auto. It's just whatever. I've never want to play with women.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Yeah. So I wanted them to bring it to PC, but they haven't done it, and I don't think they ever will. So,
Banjo-Kazooie.
No, Red Dead Redemption. Now Banjo-Kazooie. I wish they would put Rare Replay on PC. Now that would be cool. They won't do
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
I think we all want the Rare games, but yeah, they're only Xbox One at least right now. They should be on the Wii U. That's what they should be. That's where they belong. But
that would be cool. I would like to see though nuts and bolts in 1080p, and I hope that they're actually going to put all of the games in 1080p.
Oh, Jesus.
Because that game would look amazing in 1080p.
How would N64 games look in 1080p? I mean, I have Banjo-Kazooie on my 360.
Oh, bad.
That's 1080p. I'm not sure, but it's like how are N64 games going to look?
Oh, well, anytime you put textures designed for low resolution into high resolution, they don't look good. Yeah. I would assume they'll look pretty bad. Grab by the Ghoulies will look excellent because of the visual style. Yeah. And because it's an Xbox game, it's a little bit later. I think that game's gorgeous. People don't think it plays well, and I understand that the control system is wacky, but visually, it's very intriguing. And Nuts and Bolts is to me one of the greatest visual masterpieces of all time. It took, by the end of crunch time in development, it took every team at Rare to finish just the graphics, because that's how detailed it is. They got the fur shading. All the textures are pretty high resolution. Everything's so detailed. It's amazing. I've never seen anyone put that much detail into everything, the way they did. And it looks amazing today. And in 1080p, it would be amazing. Like going from 720 to 1080, forget about it. So that's what I had to say about that. Yeah. I'm glad you like that game.
Oh yeah, I love that game. I love Banjo-Kazooie. The reason the N64 is my favorite system is because that's honestly the one I have most memories of. I have memories of Genesis, of course, and that's when my first memories start, but most of them, because I love platformers, and that's where I really got to explore that with Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, which Banjo-Tooie, I rented it, and then I think I used the cheats to the note doors, and I kind of beat it in a day. I told my mom, I'm like, I don't need to get this one. I already kind of beat it. Because Banjo-Kazooie, I don't think I ever... I actually think I did beat it. I think I eventually... Because I remember the board game at the very end. I remember that. I think I did eventually beat it. I just know it's a very long time. I still have memories of that game. And there was a B game. I think it was Buster B. I can't remember his name. Mystical Ninja Goemon. Oh god, the Pokemon games, of course. There's so many games before. That was the system that I love, and that's why nowadays with the Rare Replay being on Xbox One is weird, because it should still, to me, they should be on the console like Nintendo. They should be on a Nintendo console. That makes the most sense. But I understand with licensing rights and everything else why they're not. So it's and Last Works as well.
And you're right. I mean, in a way, I can also understand, because if it was with Nintendo, then they'd be able to do Donkey Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'd be able to do whatever they worked with. I mean, I don't care about It's Mr. Pants. So,
I gotta get Donkey Kong. The Donkey Kong Country 64 is on the virtual console for the Wii U, which I gotta get that. I guess it's yeah.
But Miyamoto always did. I think he hated their version of Donkey Kong because he said, "You collect bananas for no reason."
Have you played a Mario game, Shigeru? You kind of coins, coins you get extra life for no reason, but yeah.
I don't know. I guess. Those are still really cool. Those games are still cool. I would love to see. Well, they've already redone it a million times at Retro or whatever.
What? Oh yeah, new ones. Yeah, I have the because it was the free one. I got it for N60 or for 3DS. The Donkey Kong Country Returns for 3DS. I got that one, which actually they were very good platformers. They were very good. I do go on the topic, which got me on Rare and all those old games. But all right. So my topic was, I find it very interesting and very telling how all these creators of these game series we love, Mega Man, Castlevania, Shenmue 3, all these series go to Kickstarter and they blow it out of the water. All of them get all the funding they want and more, and so they can make these games. My number 9 is coming to all the consoles it was supposed to come to. I think it's even coming to PS Vita. I think the Castlevania one is the Castlevania new one he's making coming to PS Vita. And why do these companies get rid of these people? They got rid of these people, and then these people go to Kickstarter, get all this money to make these games that fans want, because fans demand these games. So that's kind of question is why these companies let these people go? Why these companies not seem to get what the fans want until the person goes independent and gets what gives what the fans want?
Because the creator is the easiest target for why a game fails to sell.
I think it has to do with how most game companies in Japan have been focusing on the mobile and gambling markets, so...
I know the mobile market, definitely, that's the excuse nowadays for everybody is the mobile market, and of course Konami is having their meltdowns, so we know about that. The gambling market is very interesting. That's...
The patch of slot games.
Yeah, pachinko and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pachinko. I'll admit that. I want to play. I'm playing Yakuza 4, and Yakuza 4. I'm trying to play it, but it's just so manly. It's just so like we're this and our territory, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's just dick waving contest. That's all it is.
I know.
I was like, oh god, I want to play pachinko. Because I miss pachinko. I wanted to go to Japan. I played pachinko. I love pachinko. They even had a place in America where I got to play it, but it was gone. But it's like I want to play it again, so I'll play it digitally. But and you can unlock that part somehow. But it's this is what I mean by like manly games, because like certain like Gears, I don't know about Gears of War, but I'm sorry, nowadays certain games I just can't play them because it's just like this is just dick waving contest. That's all it is. But yeah, that's what gets me is all the creator, like you said, the creator. Okay, I mean, I know we know Hideo Kojima is little. Well, he's Hideo Kojima, so that one you can kind of see how they could definitely blame him, but also how maybe they could think he has an ego or something like that. Just like Suda51 and the guy from Team Ninja, whose name I can't remember, who wears the sunglasses all the time.
Itagaki.
Yeah, like him. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what his deal is now. Also, what happened? What happened to Suda51? What was the last game he made?
I think it failed.
Was it Chainsaw? Did I have that one?
I thought it was the devil one who co-developed with something.
Devil's
Third.
Yeah.
Devil's Third was wait, wasn't that a Shin Megami Tensei game?
No.
That's Devil Survivor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember hearing that name. I just thought it was like I didn't even know that came out. Like, which says a lot, I guess. But yeah, I mean that. Okay, creators usually blame. And why do the companies kind of get it? Why don't they seem to get that's not necessarily the creators? It's that the fans, like all the Mega Man games, like Mega Man Legends, Mega Man Universe, all these games are coming out that he was going to make, and then they just cancel them all, and then they'll also let money from the fans who would have bought them. That's also why I'm a little like irked about Shenmue 3 because Sony's not going to fund it, and it's like, would they have not funded it if we didn't fund the Kickstarter? Probably not, which is kind of sad because they want us to prove with our money that we wanted the game, but it's like we've been demanding this game. We haven't shut up about this game for 14 years. We're going to buy the game. There are enough people apparently where we won't shut up about it and we'll buy the game. People did the $10,000 like donation thing. Like who is doing that? I'm guessing people from like Game Trailer or something like that. The guy who freaked out Game Trailer. Somebody's got to be doing that. Somebody paid that. You know, we want the game. Because we want a new Mega Man game, we want a new Castlevania game, and they're making them, and all the companies are gonna lose on that money.
Oh, excuse me again. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this on the website on the G forum, #PG. But I did see a trailer for a Mighty Number 9 cartoon.
Really?
And yes. It's kind of silly, but I found it amusing, so I'm going to look into that.
Definitely, yeah, post it on the forum, definitely. I like to see that. I know they're making a Mega Man, I know they're also making a new Mega Man cartoon, too. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. How convenient. Wow. Just like they're also releasing a compilation.
Well,
Go ahead.
A compilation
of Mega Man games from like I think 1 through 6 NES games, but they're not making it for the Wii U apparently. It's like on.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. It's on the 3DS, but it's on the Wii U. But it's on like the 3DS, I think the Xbox One and PS4. I think. I know at least the 3DS it is. I don't remember the other two consoles are. That's what I think. Yeah. Also, I think Andrew's asleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he passed out.
Wait, I thought he left. Just walked off.
I might have done that too.
He
And
just
if I
left
thought,
everything behind.
He did say he was
Fuck.
gonna do that.
he said he was going to go fuck a bunch of people.
He might be doing that.
Men, women, dogs, cats, we don't know. So how is this gonna like work then? If we like all, I guess if we all leave, it like will hang up his call too. I guess not right now.
Like
obviously, but
Thelma and Louise,
Yeah.
just keep going.
exactly. No, we just keep going. Just give me your hand, and we'll keep going. Let's talk about movies now.
Well, if they're gonna do another Mega Man collection, because they did one on the Xbox and GameCube.
Yeah.
GameCube one really failed because they put the jump and shoot buttons in the wrong places or whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
God.
you remember that?
I don't remember that, but that sounds like Capcom. Even back then, unfortunately, that sounds like Capcom. Just like why? And then you can't customize the controls, of course, which is also that's always kind of dumb. For certain games, we can't customize the controls. Like, why not?
Yeah.
What if
I know,
you
it's
have
ridiculous.
certain fingers? Huh?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's something I'm actually glad. I've heard about either Xbox One or PS4 or both, where they allow you to universally change the controls. You can have like X, B, R2 if you want to, whatever it is. For you know, if you have fingers that don't work or don't have fingers there, you can change the controls. I've heard about that. That actually happened. No, yeah, okay. What else happened with that compilation? Yeah, I remember that compilation, like Sega Sonic Mega Collection, all the ones back in the day on the Xbox, PS2, GameCube, all those compilations.
Yeah.
When they couldn't be downloads, so of course we could actually get them as good ones instead of downloads. Now. Oh, digital age, we love you so much.
I remember though all those. What was it true? Like X-Play, they used to like every time there'd be like another Mega Man PS2 game, they would just make fun of it.
I made fun of every game, which is why I love this show.
Yeah.
I loved X-Play because they were a comedy show to me. They knew the video game stuff. They the reviews of it would probably be later, and then people like the reviews. I have the book of them, so of course I like the reviews. But it was really a comedy show because you got to entertain the audience. The reviews are going to be much later than like an internet or something like that. So entertain the audience, and they always did. They always entertained me for 10 years. I can't believe that show ran for 10 years.
You had the book too?
I have the book. I have the X-Play book. Adam
Me
and
too.
Porter. Really?
Yeah, no one bought it. It was just us and 3 other people.
Exactly. It was 4. It was us, Adam, Morgan, and it was you, me, Adam, and Morgan. That was it.
There you go. Yeah. Great book.
No, I think I saw it at Barnes Noble. And I'm like, oh my god, because it was a book version of a video game TV show.
Mm.
You don't see it every day. I mean, what?
Oh.
There's they had a musical episode. Who has a musical episode of a video game review show?
Well, how many video game review shows are there?
Exactly. There's back then there were actually a couple. There was X-Play, the one with the one guy who's a music guy who's supposed to be a dick apparently.
Electric
Tommy?
Playground.
Yeah, Electric Playground, with Tim, whatever.
Tommy Tellerico. I have his autographed picture and framed in my wall.
Wow. Is he Ice Cream Ice or is he bad?
Well, it depends who you ask. There's someone on our forum you might want to ask, and he'll say one thing, and I'll say another. But no, he's a little bit. People think he's immature. I'll put it that way. He's got his ideas about things.
This is a big industry that can be a relative term, definitely.
Judgment Day, Electric Playground.
There's a couple more.
There's a few other shows.
Yeah, before the internet, of course, before internet really YouTube and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, yeah, it makes sense. What was it? Naruto games, and
Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls, exactly. Until I think Budokai 3, because they finally admitted, no, this was actually fun, because it was best Dragon Ball Z game ever is Budokai 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which I should get that one on the PS3. That I should get on the PS3, even though I have it on the PS2, but it gives me another reason to beat the game again. Oh yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, well.
Any anime game, basically. Also, speaking of that, we kind of brushed over having Adam and Morgan host the Bethesda before the pre-show. That was
Yeah.
amazing. I was so sad I missed the beginning of it because I wanted to hear the announcer say, "Welcome, Adam and Morgan," or just something like that. It's like, because they were my childhood. As somebody, I'm still hearing the story about they were at a convention, and then like I grew up watching you, and they kind of laughed, and then like a piece of Adam's hair fell out, and it's like, oh god, it's true. A lot of us watching them. That's why he shaved his head.
Yeah. Well, we haven't heard anything. I've looked up the Devil's Third, and it looks like nothing has been said about it in the E3, at least not on Wikipedia. Usually that gets updated right away, but I don't know.
Oh, so it didn't actually come out yet?
No, it's supposed to be out this year, but there's nothing on there. It was shown last year at E3, and that's the last I ever heard of it, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, because like Suda, it was the rock stars for all, Suda 51, the guy from Team Ninja, and all that, and then nothing.
Yeah, the Suda 51 thing, I don't know what happened with that. I know that the last couple of games he did were total bombs, but
Shadow of the Dam, Lollipop Chainsaw, which I have both of them, and I still haven't beat either one.
Did Lollipop do okay? I don't know. Maybe Lollipop did okay.
I think it did okay. Not great, but I think it did okay. Like, not gangbusters, but like maybe, I think it's kind of like they started to become like immature actually. Like they're not bad, but they're almost like games that you would see as a joke in another game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this wacky, crazy game where you play the trailer with the chainsaw. Whoa! And it's like, okay, that's good for like a level, but trying my whole game on it, it can kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but Sonic, there's like this really great strategic ass shot that you need to see. Like it's always like the camera angle, like just gratuitous, kind of like, look how hot she is.
Sorry, I like personality first.
Yeah. So that was the Lollipop Chainsaw. It got by basically on that and gore, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's what they did.
No, yeah, it's not a bad game. It plays fine. That's the thing. The game is not fundamentally bad. It's not fundamentally bad. It plays great. All that stuff. It's just content-wise, it's very shallow. I guess like can be like considered a one-night stand maybe. It's great for the thing, but long-term it's not very good. Depending on the one-night stand. I know where you get the night stand from. IKEA's a bad place now. That's kind of a weird, bad joke. Yeah, Suda 51 is him being him. What was that? Oh shit.
Are y'all okay? What was that?
Did he just go to the bathroom?
Well, he's up. Yes, I could hear the whole thing. This is great. This cannot go in the vault. Listen to me, Andrew. Cannot go in the vault.
What? I just came back. Alright, I'm gonna end this podcast for tonight.
No!
Wait.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm feeling tired too.
All right.
Thank you everybody for showing
It was
up.
fun while it lasted.
I will try to make this not go in the vault.
It better not go in the vault.
Good.
Alright, I promise it won't. Thank you everybody for showing up tonight.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This was fun.
That's fun.
We did things.
Alright, good night everybody.
Good night.